Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane Truck, and we're going to do something special today. We're going to take this Ford F-150, which is a petroleum and CNG vehicle, and we're going to take it up the IKE Gauntlet towing that boat. Yes, and on top of that, we're going to see what the differences are. We're going to see if we can maintain an average legal speed and if it actually gets better mileage one way or the other, and how it feels doing it. Find out what it's like next on the Fast Lane Truck. This is a 3.7 liter V6. It's not the EcoBoost. This is a normally aspirated engine, and it's the only one, the V6 that is, that can be powered by CNG. It puts out 302 horsepower, way up at 6,500 RPM, and it also puts out 278 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. Those are pretty high for a pickup truck. You usually want the torque and everything coming in lower, but in our experience, this poor little guy, you've just got to wring its neck in order to get that power going. It's hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and in this form, it's a 4-wheel drive. So Andre, you got my good side, right? Because I'm wearing bikini briefs under here. I don't want everybody to... Oh, we're rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, 56 inches to the top of the bed, and we're going to see how much this squats once loaded. It's like getting the Yeti to raise something. It's a wild animal out there.
Давай, пошла!
By the way, guys, Andre plays a lot of volleyball. Hey, say hi to everybody, Andre.
Привет,
there we go.
Привет,
Hey.
ребята.
So this is how he works out. He actually goes and he puts the boat on and off and on and off. Strong. So, looks like we dropped exactly 2 inches. It's at 54 now. That's not too bad. It's as good as it's going to get. These mirrors are a little bit on the small side. Thanks, Ford. Need bigger mirrors. Here we go. So you're going to hit it. 3, 2, 1, now.
Хорошо, я нажал. Время пошло.
We're moving. I get spoiled because the EcoBoost is so, no problem, right?
Да.
But this thing, it's okay. We're at 45 miles per hour.
По-моему, обороты большие, да, но идет нормально.
It's not doing bad. It's not doing bad at all. In fact, I think we're going to catch up that trailer in front of us. And we are at 60.
Нормально. Было 29 секунд.
30 seconds, really. So, if I recall, yeah, that's not bad because when we did this in the Frontier with the trailer, if I remember, I don't know exactly what the time was, but it was definitely slower off the bat.
По-моему, да.
But then again, it's a smaller vehicle and it has a smaller engine. This puts out 302 horsepower. It's not too bad.
Вау, у тебя 6 тысяч оборотов.
6,300 RPM, but I'm also at 65 miles per hour, so let's just ease off a little bit. We want to maintain a legal speed limit, and the whole challenge is actually to maintain that speed limit. So far, so good if we can get around this guy. By the way, here's a request, folks. You see somebody towing a boat or a trailer, and they're in a regular truck like this, don't assume they know what they're doing. So don't pass them on the right, because they may not be looking into their right mirror when they're merging. All right? This might be the very first time they're towing something. Just something to think about. Here's where the problem is. See, now I'm trying to maintain the speed. You hear that?
Ничего себе.
Screaming. Oil temperature shows a little bit hotter than dead center, but otherwise everything else looks pretty even. We're just at 60, just a hair above it. Pretty much at 60. 1,510 pounds for payload. 6,100 pounds for towing. Those aren't amazing numbers, they're good numbers. They're better than what you would get out of a lot of smaller trucks. But of course, you get a big V8 or the EcoBoost and everything goes up. Some of you guys have asked, why don't we go into cruise control? And it's a very simple reason. This much strain on the engine, usually most cruise controls will just bump it out of cruise control and make you manually figure out what you you've ever done cruise control on the IKE Gauntlet. Yeah, it's not a good idea. There, 3, 2, 1, now.
Ничего себе!
8 minutes and 1 second. That's really good. That's basically maintaining 60 miles per hour. Whoa, all the way up the hill. Leaving my sunglasses on, not good. Not good at all.
Очень темно
Did you
здесь.
see that Cadillac flyer past us?
Да, я ничего не вижу. Я ничего не вижу. 8-1.
Yeah, you're probably able to see it better now. Wow. That was good. That was really good. Well done, little Ford. Now let's see what you can do with CNG.
Woo.
It's so much easier to use a vehicle when you're in tow haul mode going down one of these hills. That's Andre, by the way, over there. Say hi, Andre.
Привет.
It's quiet right now. It was loud going up the hill. Coming down the hill, it's quiet. When I touch the brakes, it's really very little going on with actually grabbing, right? Because the transmission's doing so much of the work. Transmission temperature's holding steady too. So I don't really, this is just really easy. Kind of carefree. Now I have to actually hold onto the brakes a little bit. It started moving up a little bit. Drop it down a bit. There it goes. Now really dropped into, I'm assuming, third gear. 6 speeds, right, Andre?
Да, 6.
Yes.
6.
What do we got, comrade?
Впереди.
155 degrees.
Да. Сзади, теперь сзади.
One 125. What do we got?
Сзади на трейлере.
218. That's still not too bad.
Да, да, нормально.
Okay, folks, doing the same IKE run, this time with CNG. Andre, you ready with the timer?
Я готов. Сейчас скажи мне, когда.
All right, good, good, good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Сделал.
All right.
Ты нога
Yeah,
нажал?
all the way down, all the way down. Wow, it's going all the way up. Went almost to 7,000 RPM. 45 miles per hour. Now, when we did the 0 to 60 run with CNG versus petroleum, the petroleum won by a margin. And we were told that there shouldn't be an appreciable difference between the two. And so far, there has been. So we're going to see how it works going uphill. And I can tell you already, at this exact point, when we were doing it with regular petroleum gasoline, it was going faster. I'm positive of that. Now it's a little bit warmer now. It's been a couple hours since we did it, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't think so. Very good. Yes, we're in tow haul mode, by the way, if you were wondering. Doesn't make much of a difference going uphill, at least to me. Yeah, we're moving. We're at 60, we have it pegged. And I'm able to let off just a little tiny bit to keep it there. Then I gotta punch it again in order to bring it back. But basically the conditions are very similar to the way they were when we did it with petroleum. All right, about halfway up the hill. And we're moving okay. We're slower, for sure. We're definitely slower than we were before. Foot's all the way down. I've only let it up once when we were like on a straightaway. So we're struggling to maintain 60 and we're just a hair under it. Now, a couple things you should know. For one thing, the tank in the back, it is, the CNG one, I mean, it is 350 pounds. So you have to take that and add that to the maximum weight we have in here. Now, we're nowhere near its maximum. We're away from it. And that's counting the two of us in a 5,700 pound boat and trailer. So we're doing good with that. According to the manufacturer, it's what, 22.3 it's
Да,
the
да,
equivalent.
22.
Yeah, equivalent gallons for the CNG tank. So yeah, pretty big. And definitely good for extended range. Oh, cool, we're passing some really neat-looking military vehicles that I cannot identify. Make you homesick, Andre? Only joke about Russian military vehicles. I promise I won't say anything else. Although Stromovic would be really good right now.
Да, да.
One of my...
Еще танк.
Yeah,
Tank.
it's to shoot a tank. It's an airplane. A really cool Russian plane. So yeah, we're almost there, and we're now just a little above 50 miles per hour. There is definitely an appreciable difference between this and petroleum. Alrighty, folks, it's been a little nerve-wracking. I'm right now about 52 miles per hour, way off from where we were with the... Yeah,
52?
yeah, all the way down, too. The results so far for the overall Mpg average has been between 5 and 4.9 miles per gallon. That's the funny part, because from what I know of CNG, it's not as efficient as the equivalent petrol regular gasoline. It's strange. We're losing more, but see, this is the other part. Ready on the timer, Andre?
Ага.
Get the timer because we only got a few seconds left before we're there. You ready? 3, 2,
Готов?
1, now.
Смотри.
8.36.
36, 8.36.
Okay, 8.36. So, to put that into perspective, that is about 35 seconds longer than what it took to go up the hill using regular gasoline.
Интересно, но была экономия лучше.
Yeah, I know.
Экономия.
Yeah, it's more economical. So we've been averaging 4.9 miles per gallon. So we've been averaging about a mile per gallon better doing the same run, which is strange. I can't figure that one out. But you know what? It was weird because it was as if the engine management system wasn't letting this vehicle downshift. It was basically saying, okay, I'm totally fine with 4,000 RPM here. And whereas when we were doing the gas run with, regular gasoline, it was constantly going to the highest revs it possibly could. So there's got to be something there about that. It's got to be in the programming or the mapping or something like that. Nonetheless, that was a very interesting run. Wouldn't you agree?
Да,
Yes.
я этого не ожидал.
Well, that was fun. It's a little snowy right now, and the ground is a little nasty, so we're going to take it real easy going down the other side of the Johnson Tunnel. For the Fast Lane Truck, this is Nathan Adlin, reminding you to go to tfltruck.com for news, views, and reviews. Take care out there. See you later. Bye-bye.
До свидания, друзья.